Here are some materials you'll need, either a Q-tip or a quilling tool. This quilling tool was about $5 and it came with a pack of a lot of other things. I'll put a link for it in the description, but a lot of people have Q-tips at home, so if you don't want to wait for a package to arrive, I'll show you how to make it with this as well. You'll also need some cardstock. So I do want to mention that you want to look for cardstock that, okay, I don't know if you can tell, but the pink on the side looks pink. So when I roll it, it'll look pink from the top. So it'll turn out like this. But I don't know if you can tell on this blue one right here, it's kind of white. So you don't want to use that unless you're okay with it looking white from the top. You'll also need a hot glue gun. So I have templates for these linked in the description, one for the Cricut and one as a PDF if you want to cut this out by hand. It probably would take a long time to cut this out by hand because there's a lot of like curves that you'll have to cut. Okay, so let me start with one and I'll show you how to make this with the Q-tip. So first you'll want to cut off just one end. And we're gonna start at the outer edge here and just roll it around the Q-tip. And I like pushing it towards the bottom just to make sure this bottom part is flat. And then just keep rolling. And after a while you can take it out. And I like just making sure this bottom part is flat because we're gonna be gluing that part down. Okay, so once you get to the end, I like to fold this part down, and if you want it super tight and small, you can glue it down like this, but I actually like it when it's a little bigger, so I'm gonna just let it go. And then it'll kind of unravel, but I feel like it looks a lot nicer this way. So now I'm just gonna hold it and open up the bottom so that I can put a little dab of glue right here. And then I'm gonna push it onto the bottom. And it's okay if it doesn't cover like all of it. See how these couple outer rings aren't glued down? As long as the middle part is, it'll be okay. And there it is. So the difference between the quilling tool and the Q-tip is that in the middle there'll be kind of a big gap. I don't know if you can tell right there. Okay, so let me just put that to the side. And now let me show you how to use a quilling tool. So the difference between a Q-tip and a quilling tool is there's this little slit right here. Okay, there you go. There's this little slit and that's where you'll hold or you'll put the paper through. So I'm putting the paper through the slit and then I'm gonna start rolling. And it's a little easier to roll on this because I can just spin this. But you still just want to make sure the bottom is pretty flat for when we have to glue down the bottom. Okay, and then I'm just gonna pull that out and roll up the bottom. Do the same thing, kind of fold this part down. And again, if you want it this tight, you can glue it down like this. But I personally like it a little more open, so I'm just gonna let it go and let it unfurl however much it wants. And then take my glue gun, put a little bit of glue down here. And hold it for a couple seconds, and then here you go. So if you can tell, this one was with the Q-tip, it's a little bigger in the middle right here, and then this one was with the quilling tool, so it's a little smaller in the bottom. that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!